Hi guys, really impromptu video from Apex Brew House. First things first, you noticed me changing my brewery name from Puokka Brewery to Apex Brew House. That is simply due to the fact that I want to kind of a little bit build a difference between the personal me and my brewery stuff. So I don't want like my whole identity to be built around beer, whatever. But that's the kind of the case. So I changed my channel name, etc. But nothing else is going to change but the label on top of things. What's happening? I have a wonderful IPA. Surprisingly, I have a flashlight. Usually never have. It doesn't really work. Okay, it's okay. It's a little bit of a upside down snowstorm going on there. Let's taste. Oi oi. So much grapefruit there. Wow. It hits you in the face. Definitely a grapefruit bomb. There's so much grapefruit thing and citrusy kind of thing is. But some kind of floral notes as well. It's good, and I think this is the best IPA I have brewed since like ever. I haven't brewed that many IPAs, like, I don't know, if I have brewed, I don't know, almost 2000 liters of beer. I have brewed like 100 liters of IPAs. I like the style, but they haven't been that great. First, obviously, I thought that I knew something about brewing and kind of decided or tried to make my own recipes. But then I kind of quickly realized that maybe it's better to have a ready-made recipe by some smarter guy than me, and then kind of start building there. So I have the Bible from Greg Hughes, the homebrew beer book, which has 100 recipes. I fully recommend it to everyone. I have brewed IPAs from there. They have been good, but nothing great. And then few weeks back, I was supposed to brew IPA. I found interesting recipe from internet. I went to visit my local homebrew shop, but it was closed. It was just right after Christmas or right after New Year, and they were closed. So I couldn't get the ingredients, but I was really kind of decided already to brew an IPA. So then I just kind of decided to go what I have and use that. So the grain bill there's nothing funky there. The hops were Amarillo, Cascade, Simcoe, and Galena for bittering. These were what I had at the time in my freezer, and it's great. It's like a huge grapefruit thing, but I like it. It's very good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. The ABV came just a little bit below 6 or so. I think I never actually measured the final gravity, but it's there about. Couple of days ago I had a bit of a problem here at the brewery. My Keezer went all nuts and froze everything up, including this IPA. All the kegs were totally frozen, all the lines were totally frozen. I was trying to get my sauna beer and I was like pulling my hair off. I don't have that much, but anyway, So what happened? Why my freezer went all berserk? It was because this. I used to use this for temp control. The freezer was going with full blast and everything was frozen. So it's been like minus 20 degrees centigrade in the freezer, everything frozen, and this motherfucker still showed 14 degrees Celsius plus. So obviously the temp sensor, again a problem with the temp sensor. So it had gone sour. So to kind of remedy the situation, I had Inkbird in my firm chamber. So I kind of started thinking that maybe I could utilize the Inkbird on my Keezer. So, and then I also kind of started thinking that I want to do something smarter with the temp probe, because it was in the past it was just hanging in there and it was fine, but for example whenever I open the lid there's obviously a burst of warm air going into the Keezer and the freezer would start, the compressor would start. It's totally unnecessary, and obviously it's measuring the air but not kind of the liquid in the kegs, and but I don't want to tape it on the keg side either, because first of all usually the kegs are a little bit wet when they go in, and there's moisture and blah blah. So I decided to go with this setup. I'll show you, just bear with me. First of all, there's the Inkbird. I think the Inkbird is kind of familiar for many of you. And then here. So here I have a jar filled with water. There's 4 liters of water, and the temp probe is inside the jar in a sensor well, or whatever you call this, thermo well or something. So potentially it is actually measuring the temperature of this water and not the air. So, and there's 4 liters of that water. So my thinking is that it's kind of a critical mass, that it's a well, I don't know. Comment down below, what do you think? Is it a good idea, bad idea? I don't know, we'll see. Another good thing about the Inkbird is that it has alarms. So I have set a high alarm when it's 10 degrees or something. It will give a burp, 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 burp alarm, and also a little bit closer to 0 degrees it will give a vocal alarm, burp, 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 that it's going to start freezing. So hopefully that works for me. I will update you guys on the progress and what's going to happen with that. So obviously that left my firm chamber without any temp control, and that's now good. So I visited my homebrew shop and I got this. It is another Inkbird, but as you can see it's not green but it's blue. So this is the one where you can program different kind of temperature steps, because what I usually do is with lagers I follow this fast lagering method, not invented by but made probably pretty famous by Brewlosophy, this fast lagering, or so that I'm kind of staying in the optimum fermentation temperature just for a few days, and when the primary fermentation is kind of starting to be completed, I will ramp up the temperature with step by step, higher and higher and higher, to kind of arouse the yeast to do its thing until the bitter end. And I'm doing something similar with ales as well. So I'll do some sort of review about the Inkbird. This blue Inkbird is Inkbird 310, and the green one which I have in the Keezer is 308 model number. And then kind of a bigger thing what's happened here is that my Bulldog started leaking like last weekend. So no, I mean I have replaced the pump in the Bulldog. 100% of all the electronics I have replaced. I have built my own control panel, and then I suddenly noticed that I'm standing in a puddle of hot water because the fucker is leaking. It's probably the temp sensor, and it was nothing big, but I was like really tired that no way. It's yeah, so I was kind of already had set my mind to the fact that probably in the near future I need to upgrade. So without any hesitation, I just went to my local homebrew shop and get a Grainfather. I have done one brew with it. Didn't film that or anything like opening the box, so I think that everybody knows what's in the box. If you feel that you are interested to know something about the Grainfather, how I use it, blah blah, and how does it work, just comment down below. It would be nice to maybe do a video about that as well, if somebody wants to see something related to that. Well, I'll just show it. So here it is. My brand new Grainfather 1 brew on the belt. I have also just like 5 minutes ago did this shelf. So I have the Bulldog Sparger here, so I can just, you know, with the magic of gravity to do the sparging here. And I think this is a good place to do all this shit because I have water there, and yeah, you know, I can dump what I need to dump, and I'm gonna get water there and so on. So I think it's a good setup there. I don't know, what do you think? Other than that, I guess you're all good. Thanks for watching, and hey, thanks for subscribing. I mean, I started from 0 and now I have suddenly 131 subscribers, so that's huge. I'm baffled. Like really, I don't know what to say even. Thanks. Yeah. So thank you for your support. It helps me and it keeps me motivated of doing these videos. And if there's something that you like, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't like, it's okay to give thumbs down. It's fine. Then I know that okay, there was something shitty about my video. Yeah, that's it. 14 minutes, one take. I'm done. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you soon, I hope.